That always works out.
I was just following
100%.
orders.
That's it exactly. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the goddamn show. We're playing Dungeon Crawl Classics, Night Below. We're doing time jump tonight, like a month. Everyone's got a new level under their belt. And, yeah, so the plan is you've had a month of hanging out on the surface, gathering allies and resources and shit like that. So we're just going to talk about that for a minute and maybe do some dice rolls to see how effective you were.
You lost me at roll dice.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to roll dice.
Told me I'd have to roll dice today.
So, yeah, why don't we just get into this? Who all has something they would have been doing during this month to help improve their chances down below?
I was. Do we know if the druids are still around, or the druid lady and the werebear kid? And
Yeah, they're still hanging out in the woods, deep in
we
the
could
woods.
probably maybe go recruit them. Maybe they got friends.
Okay, so
Family.
yeah. You would delve into the woods. You would find their druidic lair.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your selling point on?
Well, first of all, what's your current opinion of the situation up here?
They didn't care about the orcs. Then they hated the orcs. Then they hated the orcs more because they cut down a couple big chunks of the forest.
Yeah.
Then they started growing a bunch of really cool plants, which kind of neutralized everything. So right now, as long as the orcs stay out of the forest,
Okay.
we don't give a shit.
It's
right,
good enough.
Yeah. So
Amicable.
Yeah.
There's something awful down below. Something not natural. Very not natural. Really crimes against nature going on downstairs, way down deep. And it's kind of it's directing the mind flares and everything from that spilling up here onto the surface. So we need a lot of people to go down there and help put a stop to that.
Okay.
We need an army.
That sounds good. So we're going to do this as a personality test.
Okay.
One thing that you've got going for you is you do have Jelennith with you, who everyone knew you were going down to rescue. You have rescued her, so she can back up your story. So why not for Jelennith? I'll let you add a +3 to your roll. And you're being super truthful, which I think the druids would dig. So take another +2 on it, so +5 altogether.
+5, so that takes it to a 17.
Do you want to add anything, like spend any luck on that?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my 17. I will spend 2 luck to raise that to a 21.
Okay, 21 I'll take. So you will get the 2 druids of the forest. You will get the werebear kid. And since you got that to a 20, and then you passed a little bit, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and you're going to roll me a d6. Four is a good number. Okay. You're going to get a mixture of woodland creatures that are going to help you out.
Nice.
Cool.
So go ahead and roll me 2d30.
Separate rolls?
Together for this one.
Oh, that was almost a 30.
That's a good roll. 44. You are going to, along with the 3 druids, and I should be keeping notes on this because I will forget. Give me a moment here. You get the 2 druids, bear kid. You get 44. It's a combination of squirrels, rabbits, and smaller birds. Why don't we do... The majority will be squirrels, so we'll call it 20 squirrels, 10 birds, and 14 very brave rabbits. But
more on the way.
By the time we get there, it'll be like 30 rabbits. So
yeah. With how time goes, yeah. But the other thing is you're going to get some larger creatures as well. So go ahead and give me a D12. Ooh, give me another D12. That's no good. Okay. You also get a bear and 6 wolves and 2 hawks.
Cool.
Okay, there's your druid recruitment. Not a lot, but it's a good hit force. 2 good spellcasters, a werebear, and a small army of creatures.
Just out of curiosity, I remember them talking about like there were going to be these towers down at the main city, or those like crystalline towers or something. I forget how they were described.
They didn't have good information on like what the towers were. There's going to be like, I think it's like 5 towers altogether.
Okay.
Yeah. I was thinking we should maybe see if we can, I don't know, maybe we can do it on the way down there, step in by those stone elves, see if they want to join in. I can't imagine. I mean, they might be useful. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
they're
down
kind of
below.
slippery.
Yeah, there were the stone elves and there were the Sverfneblin.
Well, we're just gonna get those Sverfneblin high and drunk as fuck and just
They did want the good shit
out of town.
Yeah, we're gonna bring the good shit. In the meanwhile, I've got 2 ideas.
Okay.
One is to basically, you know, I mean, like the orcs at this point like have their nice, relatively peaceful like farming community, but just in case there's any like old school orcs that really want to beat shit up, or maybe there's even some like prisoners or whatever, just like send us your fuckers that want to tear things up. Maybe even if you've got prisoners and you don't want to have to like clear your prisons out, send us your fucking dregs. And if they survive, they get to live down in the Underdark and it's fantasy Australia. Just both from the orcs and the humans, just like send us your assholes and we'll use them. And the deal is like kind of Suicide Squad style. You live, you get a new home.
Okay. So I like that. So first thing, you go up to the orcs, you'll go up to the humans, you're like, give us your unwanted citizens. So this will be a personality test.
Okay.
I think for the humans, you're gonna get a +2 on this. For the orcs, I'm not giving you anything.
Okay.
So a personality test for the orcs and a personality test for the humans.
All right, let's do orcs first. 8. Maybe they really like the farming life.
Yeah, they really. Yeah, we're gonna circle back to this, so don't feel too defeated about that 8. But give us the humans roll.
Okay, we'll do the humans. On this. We'll just throw 2 at the end of whatever rolls. Also 8.
Also 8 humans. They aren't so keen on giving up their criminals and their low lives.
Okay. I have one other idea that would come kind of while up towards the human area.
Yeah.
You'd be traveling just a little further north, I guess. I'd have to look at the map. Maybe it's east. But there were those giants that had like built all the shit.
So they're in the half-cut hills,
Yeah.
like in the heart of orc territory.
Oh, okay. I didn't have like where they were on the map. I was just
Yeah.
like, I knew that the humans had worked with them to get stuff built.
Yeah, the humans of Parl Frey's Keep worked with the stone giants to erect the wall around the half-cut hills when the orcs first showed up.
So here's the thing, fellas. Now the deal is there's all these like water-based guys. They're like, water's great and earth and stone are stupid. Real fuckers, right? And not only that, but they kidnapped some of your people and they were gonna put them to work. They didn't have the decency even to let them build shit. They just made them do like menial bullshit. And then they fucking murdered them. And now they've got some stupid city full of wizards towers and other nonsense. So like, not only are they assholes, but they're disrespectful assholes. And they killed your kin and they think the stuff that you build is stupid. And I think we should fucking kill them for that.
Okay, and you did mention the stone giants that were killed down below. Okay. You know what? I think that's going to be a +4. Nah, we'll go +5. Because you reference
give me a good roll.
their dead kin, and you reference their being shitty towards people who are building things.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Give me a good roll. 15.
15? Do you want to put any luck on that?
You know what I do? Okay. I'm not sure what the tiers are.
So,
but what I want to do, because fuck it, I'm going to spend some fleeting luck.
Okay.
I'm going to get that up to a 20. I think a good solid 20 feels like a nice.
Yeah, that's a good number. For a 20. You're going to give me 2d12.
Okay. At least I will once it unfreezes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try now. It's thinking about it.
You get 13 stone giants.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
To join the cause.
Let's go kill a fucking catfish.
Yeah. Anyone else got things they want to throw out there? Yeah, Bert?
If I may montage you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, a montage.
There's several scenes as Sweeney is setting up to look like a fat, looted merchant. Of course, he's wearing lingerie while doing this. Stuck on the road, and oh my, I hope bandits don't come for me. And scenes where he's hired, or let it be known that a wealthy noble resides in such and such house, and you should go rob him. And again, he's wearing other lingerie when they come to. I'm rounding up thieves.
Oh, I like it.
And I'm using the scenes to be like my recruitment tools. If like they actually come up on me and they do a good job, if they're sneaky, it's like, hey, you want to make some real loot?
I like it. So you're looking for the sneakiest.
I'm looking for the sneakiest, most backstabby, murderous.
And then you're dangling real loot in front of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We are definitely the poster children for get rich quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Personality test. I like that you're putting multiple things in there. Go and take a 6 on this.
Okay. So personality test with a +6?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, 21.
That's a 21 on its own.
Or 20. I've got a -1 personality.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
20. Yeah. 20 is fantastic. You want to let that 20 ride, or you want to make it go higher?
If it will help, I believe I still got some points. How about a 20?
And you just did get 5 points of fleeting luck as well.
How about a 26? How about a 26?
Holy shit!
Oh,
Bert.
damn.
Okay.
So I'll spend 3 of my
Yeah.
fleeting luck.
Yeah. With that, you're gonna roll me a D5.
Okay. Oh.
You did so good. Reroll that D5.
3.
You managed to recruit 3 bandit groups, 3 separate bandit groups.
The idea is getting like stealthy folks that can use archery with me, and we
Yeah.
can move kind of quickly and quietly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me 2d6.
2d6. Okay.
Have like no meaningful connections with any other living beings in this campaign other
Okay.
than the meat pie man.
We're gonna say that
Recruit him.
with the what you gave me, and that
Recruit the meat
for
pie man.
each of these 3 bandit groups has 6 bandits in it.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
got-
that makes it more quiet, and they're good archers. That works.
well-trained groups that work together. Yeah.
Their
Great
wizard
scouting
school, we
parties.
could get some wizard recruits.
I mean, you do know.
I mean, we've killed
Toaster.
almost every other wizard in this campaign so far.
Well, I mean, there's Toaster.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you could think of something for Toaster, he may be able to give you
Revenge.
some thoughts.
Nothing but revenge.
They did kidnap him. They did steal his good stuff. They did kidnap his apprentice for years. So what are you looking for, Toaster? Do you just want Toaster to join you, or do you want Toaster to like send some birds out to see if you can get some recruits or something?
Oh, that'd probably be better.
Okay.
We can go ruin some young people's lives instead.
Yeah. All right. Personality test +4.
This is the wizard school internship.
It's a 9.
Do you want to spend some luck on that?
Yeah.
If you
I
can
just
get
got
it up to a 14,
Just
you'll
got
at least
it.
get some effect.
All right. I will spend 4 of the luck I just got on it.
Well, you had a 9, so does that mean you got to spend 5?
Oh, sorry, 5. I can't math.
That's all right. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a d3.
Here comes a 1.
Toaster sends out.
Defied my expectations.
Yeah, Toaster sends out some feelers, and he manages to get 2 wizard apprentices. There's not a lot of wizards left since the down below's been kidnapping them. Roll me 2d3.
We.
You get a level 1 wizard,
Oh no.
and you get a level 2 wizard.
Well, they'll just be supporting at the back, probably.
Probably, but 2 extra wizards, it's still useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 14.
That's how they hadn't been caught yet. They were so worthless, no one knew they were wizards
No one
yet.
realized they were casters, but you still got them. Any other plans for recruitment?
Are you sure you don't want Meat Pie Man?
I mean, I figured we'd get the meat pie man. I figured he was just free.
Okay.
And plus, he's down below, isn't
Yeah,
he?
with
Yeah.
the Svirfneblin.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get him on the way.
Yeah, I kind of figured if you wanted to try and recruit the Rockseer elves and the Svirfneblin, we'd do that on the way down there. So, for Bowdy,
Mm-hmm.
for Bouncy, as you're getting closer, approaches you. Now,
Hey,
Paul,
son.
you've recruited the stone giants and bandits and druids and a couple of wizards.
Right.
You tried to recruit our criminals and nerds and shit.
It seemed it was a long shot, but yeah, I figured I'd ask.
How many of us do you want to go along?
I mean, whoever fucking wants you, but you've got some good shit going on here. And that fucking Papa Town, I mean, oh, that's a place to retire. And I'd say that's kind of a volunteer sort of basis,
Okay. So you want me to put it out that signing up for the army to invade the Underdark and cause wanton violence and destruction is
Right.
strictly on a volunteer basis,
Yep, but there's a fuck ton of money down there to be found.
and there's money.
Yep, money, lots of cool magic shit down there. I mean, probably a lot of people are going to die along the way, but the ones that survive are going to be real well off. High risk, high reward.
Okay. I hope you're going to have. I hope there's going to be enough food. It may have been better if you would have restricted the numbers that you wanted. Go ahead and roll me 2d3.
Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this.
No. That's why we have Meat Pie Man.
Oh God. Oh no.
He's also our logistics officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me 4d100.
What?
A bunch of orcs that grew up as farmers are getting the opportunity to go and just murder shit and get paid a lot of money. We're going to say that eventually Farbauti cuts recruitment off. I'm going to go ahead and bump that up to 265 orcs.
Oh God. I hope they have strong stomachs, because only the Meat Pie Man can fill that many bellies.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to maybe recruit a kitchen and a supply line.
Yeah.
That's probably not a bad idea.
I mean, you could certainly...
We could maybe... Ooh, you know who might have supply lines like that? Papa Town. We got all them menfolk there.
Yeah, I was thinking
And a lot of
Papa
dwarves.
Town or Harlefrey's Keep.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you
Actually, that
want
wouldn't be a
to.
bad idea. Like, there's the staff from that keep. Like, they're so well organized. Like,
yeah.
see if one of them wants to take almost like a quartermaster role.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, if that's what you want to do, tell me how you pitch it, and then we'll roll for it.
I feel like our team sneak are the ones that had good relationships with them. I
Yeah.
defer to their expertise. You were the ones that kind of built a good relationship with them.
I mean,
if
that
you-
was a lot of Gadsby. I just slept with the man's wife. Twice.
Well, you know, I wasn't going to call it out that way.
It's all right. It is what it is. After her.
So
I figure I'll respect Gadsby's opinion on that, if you think that's a valid idea or not.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you're
That's
gonna,
a nice negligee you're wearing there, Gadsby.
I know, emerald green. It matches my eyes.
It does. I was just gonna say.
I'm gonna
Very
say,
nice.
maybe it's a chance to kind of get to like be like, since Jason's gonna be kind of like the new dude, maybe this is a chance for one of them to kind of become his liaison,
Oh, okay.
or like become his right hand dude.
Okay. I'll tell you what, if that's what you're going with and you're having Gadsby pitch it, because Gadsby did have a pretty good relationship with them, we're going to do, once again, personality +5.
Okay.
And you have a 5 on that, which does take it to a 13.
Need a 14.
14's the bare minimum.
I will spend a luck to help him.
Okay.
Since,
that'll
I
bump it
mean,
up.
I was pitching, right?
You're pitching, yeah. That takes you up to a 16.
You want...
If you
I'll
get
put in-
it to an 18, that's kind of the next threshold and how well.
So
I'll
what-
put in
like,
2. You put in a couple. I'll put in 2 more to get it up to that 18.
Okay.
I'll put in 2, which will give you 4 from that, and
And then I'll put in a couple as well.
Okay.
Cool. So we'll get it up to that 18.
Okay. So I'll tell you what, you're gonna get one of the decent servants, one of the ones that kind of run things. And go ahead and give me one of you give me 2d5.
go ahead.
Okay.
I've been rolling crap tonight, so...
I'm on defense.
I don't think any of us have been rolling super great.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not bad. You get
That's pretty good. Average.
you get a butler and 6 servants to help maintain food, and essentially a quartermaster and his posse to help manage food and make sure everyone's got what they
Do
need.
all that orderly, like
Yeah.
logistic stuff that none of us want to
Yeah.
oversee.
But super important for an army.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Anything else you're wanting to do?
Actually,
Yeah.
is there like a common church or anything or a religious organization? Because we could use, I don't know, someone to tend to the wounded and so forth.
Mm.
You do have baby cleric, but if you want more, there is the temple in Milbourne.
Okay.
The orcs, they've got their god. They really just lean back on opium for their medical needs.
Fair.
As you do.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah.
It's hard to argue with that.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to head over to Milbourne and try and recruit
Sure.
a priest or two.
Good idea. Maybe we
Yeah.
could play up that there's like some sort of eldritch abomination from before time, like the sort of thing that's a complete marring of the name of any good and decent god. You just can't
Yeah.
let it be.
What I basically told the druids.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's going to be, I'll tell you what, we'll take a +4 on that personality test. It's going to be kind of the same results as we got from Pitchfork.
That's going to be 21.
That's
Oh,
a very good.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me 2d3. Ooh, just 2. Give me 4d3 now.
43.
Yeah. You managed to recruit a level 6 and a level 4 cleric.
Damn.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
Level 6 cleric, that's serious.
He must have rolled really badly and has to do penance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's just Alex's old character.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that
that's
could be it.
true.
He's rejoining.
Well, I mean, he had a lot of gambling debts. It might be
He
the sort of thing like,
Okay.
It's come full circle.
that actually would be really fun. Like if his character circled back and was still kind of with us in spirit, so to speak.
We can certainly do that. I still have his character. Cullen Blackrider. Oh, and he was a level 5. So I just need to bump him up by 1.
Nice.
Word.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. So you,
We've had almost all of our good ideas.
yeah,
Yeah. I think that's the most constructive we could possibly be.
yeah. So you get your recruitment.
I have a quick thought.
Yeah.
Boats or lumber.
You got to get across to sea.
We
This
got to get
guy
across the sea.
with his thinking.
Martin, there was like the town that we'd gone through that was, based on the boats coming through and whatnot.
Milbourne.
Yeah.
Yep.
They only
Because they don't have trees down there. They got big ass mushrooms.
It might not be a bad idea to actually employ some engineers, some carpenters, stuff like that. We might need to make siege weaponry.
Make stuff on the go. Like we may not be able to carry it all, but like, yeah.
Okay. So, and I do think for something like that, it's not so much that personality test, because you're not trying to talk people into coming to fight with you. You're saying, I'm going to pay you. So how much, and I know you guys have a shitload of money, how much money are you wanting to throw at boats, like boat rights, engineers? You probably need people to carry and transport all that lumber and stuff through the Underdark, because it probably doesn't make sense to build boats and then drag them down.
Nope, got to build them there.
Yeah.
I think we should visit the prisons again. find out how many of the the working classes down there and give them an offer. It's like, not only will we get you out of jail, we'll give you some money.
I'll tell you what, if you're,
Yeah.
if that's kind of your plan, give me a second here. Oh, I need to check something. Hang on, it's not there.
I could see the interviews. So I hear you killed a man with an oar. Can you build a boat?
Yeah.
Are you only good at using an oar? We'll take either.
So I hear you devise fiendish death traps and killed a lot of folks. You want a job?
Oh. So I'm gonna tell you what, it's a dangerous job. You're gonna be looking at essentially like 20 gold a person.
Not bad.
And that's just for their labor and their work going down. If you want supplies, you're looking at probably another like 200 to 300 gold in supplies that you'll need. That's lumber, bolts, tools, everything you would need for siege weaponry.
How much gold do we have?
All of it.
Yeah.
Infinite.
Thousands upon thousands upon thousands.
I mean,
So-
could we just realistically throw 10,000 gold at it and call it done?
God damn.
That's a lot. Yes.
I mean, well, we've got to also have logistics for keeping everyone fed and
Yeah.
Mhm.
all that stuff too. So yeah, no, that's probably pretty close.
Yeah, we'll call 10,000 gold. You throw down, and that is going to get you caravans, wagons of food to take down there, the pack animals and whatever is needed to take it with you.
Go open the bits and shit page up and see which pile of gold I need to take this out of.
Yeah.
So in addition to
Step it out of the hallway first. It's too hard to get to the toilets.
Yeah.
taking out a terrible enemy, we are changing the at least the regional economy.
Yeah.
Go us.
There we go. I've redacted it from our Kuatoa loot, which should be, the loot closest to the door at this point.
Yeah.
I like that we have like piles. Like this is this adventure pile. That's the
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Stupid rich. That's amazing. Okay, yeah. Call it 10 grand, and we're not going to worry about that again. You've got food, you've got labor, and you've got skilled people to build whatever you want. And they bring down plenty of lumber and steel and anything they may need to fabricate what you would want.
I'm thinking that we're probably going to make stages of camps along the way for supply, resupply, and
Oh, yeah.
healing
Leave a
and
full supply train.
yep.
Yeah.
We are bringing an embarrassing amount of people to bear on
Yeah.
these guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even after that reduction, we still have close to like 1 million gold. So
Good God.
We are the ultimate stimulus package.
Yeah.
Come support our war. Those of you who survive are going to be filthy rich.
So, a question I have, because I do feel that's going to alter things a little bit for the Sverfneblin. Are you wanting to recruit any of the Sverfneblin as participating in the fight outside of
I thought we
infrastructure and
would
supply?
use them for sapping, for like if we need to tunnel or be able to drop walls.
Well, that was the other idea behind the Stone Seer elves.
Yeah, like maybe not
Well, but
direct
they can help.
combatants,
Yep.
but
Okay. Well,
they're gonna be our engineers.
with 10,000 gold, I am thinking that you could probably have a small army of its own, pretty much everyone from Milborn, and a very large portion of the Sverfneblin who would sign up for that. That's plenty of money to leave to do what you're wanting to do with that. So that's what I was getting at then. If you want to,
cool.
and
Yep.
I would consider those to be like tradesmen. So like if you want a tunnel dug, the Svirfneblin can do that. If you want them to run into combat and work on bringing down a tower with tools, and that would not fall under that. You would have to recruit them as like warrior fighty types like you did with the stone giants and shit. So start heading off into the Underdark.
You know, I will point out,
Yeah.
we're actually making it more peaceful on the surface because we're taking a ton of people with us. There's no one left to really fight up there.
That's true. It's gonna, if there's no one to fight, it's very peaceful.
We've brought peace to the surface.
We have.
And
We are good guys for all the wrong reasons.
you're also putting a shitload of humans and a shitload of orcs all working together for the same cause.
Mm-hmm.
Which, why don't you get back
Building
up to the
bridges.
surface?
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're fucking diplomats.
Yeah,
So-
and they're all be rich, destroying the economy for a short while.
Do we
So-
draw straws to see who gets to be called Daddy Warbucks after this is done?
You can have it.
Okay.
It would be fun to be called Daddy Warbucks in Papa Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that
That's-
makes
that's
perfect
fair.
sense.
All right.
Well, this is because of you and your penis. So
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
To
Yeah.
some degree, there is truth there.
Yeah. So you head down. If you
that
want to
tuna
go,
can work magic.
if you want to recruit the Rockseer elves, I would need to know what your pitch is going to be, and we'll roll for it. Svirfneblin, they want money and they want that good shit. So with that, we'll just say the Svirfneblin are in. Meat Pie Man, though, he's the real question mark. If Dan wanted to recruit Meat Pie Man,
Of course, he's important.
how are you going to recruit him?
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna just go tell him that we need his beet pies. I assume that's good enough.
Ooh, it's not.
It's not.
What if you tell them about like the stingray, the flying stingray things? What if there's a whole new category of meat pie that he
Oh,
could be
that's
the
true.
first to serve?
There's potential for him to improve his meat pie game
Exotic
with
meats.
new meats.
Deal. I'll come with you and feed your army if you promise I get to harvest whatever cuts of meat I want and use it to make more meat pies.
That sounds fine to me.
I
As-
look at him really menacingly, though, and say, we better never have pork, though. Understand? Never.
What's your opinion on long pork?
Well, of course, that's fine.
Deal.
He's
So,
been feeding us people the whole time.
So, are we just remembering? It's been a bit. There's also the demons or devils over on the other end of the cave.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I don't necessarily like want to make a deal with them, but I do feel like it'd be great to just get rid of them.
Maybe we do the thing where like I don't want to like the last thing I want to do is get into like talking with them, but like maybe we send them a nicely worded letter, just like, hey, by the by, we know you hate these people. We're gonna go fight them. Would you like to join us? Check yes or no. No requests for any sort of deals, just a polite invitation. You know, neighborly like.
Yeah, that works.
It's a fair
I'm
way
sure
to
they
handle
understand that concept.
Okay.
Yeah.
Certainly get you out of the haggling phase.
Yeah, I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to. No, one of my exes got a demon attorney once.
Ooh.
I don't want
That's
to ever do
rough.
any deals with one of them again.
I bet.
Okay. Once again, before we go further, Rockseer elves, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Great start.
So I know you guys are just over here chilling, doing your own thing. You can, just cut yourselves off from whatever. But look, the mind flayers are down there. They're still enslaving people. We've pushed back most of their forces and stuff, but there's still some like dark being of some kind that they're still following the will of, and they're erecting some towers to like take over like everybody, which I think that includes you too. And we're just wondering if you might want to join in. We don't expect you to do a lot in the way of fighting. Not that we don't think you're not capable, but we know that's not really your groove. But maybe we could use your services in helping to take down these towers, a little underground destabilization or something, if you will.
Okay, that sounds good. Personality +4. Oh, that's not good, John.
That's not good.
Do you want to? Do we have any banked rerolls?
Do we?
Let's take a look. I'm showing we got one banked reroll.
I'll do a reroll.
Okay. That's much better. Plus that +4, that's a 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, give me give me 2d10. That's rough. You get 3 very skilled Rockseer elves.
Okay.
It's something,
Yeah. Hey, they might be able to do a hell of a lot.
Yeah, especially if they work in coordination with like Sverf. I can't say the name.
Sverfneblin.
Sverfneblin.
Yeah.
Like if you have like good quality tradesmen combined with their raw talent, like that's probably a nice combo.
And you'll notice immediately once they join, they start making life a lot easier because they use their stone molding abilities to essentially force a road in front of you while you're going.
Yeah.
nice.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
So immediately the journey gets a whole lot easier. As you're traveling down, you're leaving behind small kind of garden encampments to help maintain your supply train. The Rockseer elves help smooth out any obstacles or anything that would prevent your army from being able to move forward. And I'll tell you what, we did some good recruitment. You got a shitload of supplies. Let's just go ahead and pop back over to the Sunless Sea map. Now, I don't remember if I explained it to you there, Bert.
What?
Mm-hmm. But essentially what I kind of figured, once you were back up on the surface, I was thinking about what NPCs would be willing to journey back down. And I think that Snaggle and Prentice would probably decline to continue the journey. Simply because, Snaggle, he got sent to Papa Town. I don't see why he would ever want to leave there. And Prentice was kind of your prisoner for a good number of years. So I'm kind of thinking he may want to part ways.
Those few years weren't intentional.
They weren't, but they did happen. Jelenith is definitely going to rejoin the party because she wants to go back down there for revenge. Baby Andrin has gotten fixed up. And he wants to join because he's going where his fiance's going. Jason's just a solid dude, so he's going wherever you guys go. And then it'll be everyone that you recruit. And of course, Donkey, he's always with you.
Yeah. We may need a couple extra beer carriers.
You've got entire supply trains and like wagons and stuff at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah,
as long as beer carrier number 2 is still in charge of the other beer carriers, gets to assert his dominance upon them.
Okay. Yeah, beer carrier number 2 just folds into life with the supply train.
I assume that he's carrying like 2 kegs, and then there's 2 people like carrying him.
Oh yeah. He's got that good life now.
Yeah.
He
still has to work.
I still am thinking about beer carrier number 1 and the quiet ops.
Oh,
I don't know if they'd be recruitable or not, but I kind of want to see.
Maybe.
He's been carrying that keg so long that his strength is 18 now.
Well, and you all did get some information about human beer carrier number 1.
Yeah.
And that he is the Quaggoth king, and he has an entire litter of extremely ugly puppies now.
Maybe he likes. Maybe he'll want to send them off to battle.
If you want to go talk to him, you can. You would know where he's at.
You.
We'll pitch it being the equivalent of like military camp. Yeah, go send your kids to the boarding school.
Yeah, you would meet back up with human beer carrier number 1, and he is looking very feral, very intimidating, heavily scarred. But essentially, he's like a pack master now. Like, he's got all of these Quaggoths running around.
He's done good for himself.
Yeah.
There's a fair amount, like a good dozen of extremely ugly, hairless Quaggoths running around. You could meet up with them. Like, I haven't seen you all in so long. The things I've seen, the things I've fucked.
Yeah.
In that order?
Yeah. These are my children, and he he whistles, and all those really ugly Quaggoth puppies run up. I named them all after you.
Do they all have casks and collars underneath their chins?
They're like the Saint Bernards or whatever, the mountain dogs. Yeah.
It's adorable.
Nice.
But yeah, this is Pitchfork 1, this is Sweeney 1, this is Farbauti 1, this is Gadsby 1, that's Pitchfork 2. And I just name them that. That way, if any of them die, I don't feel bad.
Oh,
That's smart.
yeah.
Because you fuckers left me here.
We did. Do you want to get out?
Can I bring my wife with me?
Yeah.
If
We're gonna go like
Do you want to?
fight. Oh yeah, that's a good question.
I've got a very important question for you. Did you ever open that keg that you've been carrying all that time?
No.
Why don't you go and open it?
He'll pop it open. I don't even remember what was in that keg.
Well, you see, I got tired of trying to find places to put all that gold, and it was starting to come out of the shitters. So I just stuffed your barrel with that gold there.
He has been setting on a small mountain of wealth. And the beer carrier's pledge kept him from ever getting into it.
Amazing.
So here's the thing: we're gonna go, kill all the mind flayers and their catfishy overlord. I'm just wondering if you wanted to come along or not. You can bring your kids if you want. Good chance you'll die, or they'll die. Just get out of the house for a bit. You know what I mean? We got trapped in a house for 2 years.
Yeah, it was great.
So you want me to accompany with you and bring my pack on a dangerous adventure?
If you want to.
Where you say that there's a good chance that we're all gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Especially my pack, which would make very good shock troopers, and that we could send in first.
Mm-hmm.
You said that.
You son of a bitch, I'm in. All right, and I'll add human beer carrier number 1
And his devil dogs.
and his pack.
We got our Quaggoth shock troops.
He
That's
looks
so
very
fun.
excited, and he very carefully hides his barrel of gold somewhere in the Quaggoth lair.
I'll set you up with a nice place when you're done,
No.
wherever you want to be.
I got my plans.
Okay.
Over my
Okay, then.
years here, I've gotten really good at training dogs. When I get back up to the surface, I'm gonna be a dog trainer to royalty. And just
We know
travel
some
around
royalty.
castle to castle, teaching them how to train their dogs.
We can get you your first client.
Perfect.
Yeah, Jason here is taking over the keep.
Jason, do it. Yeah, human beer carrier number 1 is on board. You get the sense that if any of these
Heck yeah.
Quaggoths survive, he will not be happy.
Oh, that's sad but funny.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, we're making amends for perhaps previous not wisely made
Yep.
decisions. Yeah.
I put a nice colorful scarf around my namesake.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's 3 of them.
One scarf for all 3 of them.
Gatsby 1, Gatsby 2, Gatsby 3. Okay.
That way they can all tie together.
It's not one scarf. I would imagine each one gets a knife scarf. That way Gatsby know which ones to spoil.
Before they die.
Yeah.
And now I feel like giving something to my namesakes. Eh.
I thought the syphilis would be enough.
I'd cast enlarge on them, but I don't want to touch them.
No. No.
I mean, they're very much like a dog with really bad mange that's pretty much lost all of its fur, just kind of in that mid transformation point of like a werewolf where it's just all the
Oh, makes me
proportions
think
are
of
wrong.
were they called the menaces in Werewolf? Like those really weird, twisted.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if you all know this, but naturally, Quaggoth and humans can't produce offspring. You won't believe how hard I had to try.
I'm just gonna take your word for it and not press further on that.
Yeah, that's the wrong advice if you want to make a Quaggoth human hybrid.
Yeah, gotta press a little harder.
No.
Was it love? Was love the key?
God, no.
I didn't figure so.
It was all about the
I sim-
angle.
Okay. Yep. Okay. That's all I need to know.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. I mean, I really shouldn't say anything. I've gone some pretty weird places myself. So,
I'm pretty sure Quaggoths are a lot like a lot of other animal species where if it's not like the time when they're ready, they're just not gonna happen.
I mean, for a long time, I really thought the love of my life was going to be that bear. Oh, I should have gone looking for the fucking bear while we were on the surface. Shit.
You do have a bear in your party.
Could just be that bear.
Because, like, from the very
Give me a
beginning, I
luck
had
test.
bear as a language, and we had said that
You
it
go
was
talk
the
to that
bear
bear.
fucker.
Yeah,
You
give me
go
that
tell
luck
that
test.
to that bear, Farbauti, and you tell her that you love her.
No, Farbauti, give me a luck test.
Oh, God. Is it the one? Reunited. in
I will
peace.
spend my own luck on this to make it happen.
It looks like a pass. It's that bear.
Holy crap.
You wonder why this giant grizzly bear keeps giving you the side eye. And you realize later on, it's not the side eye. This thing's trying to wink.
Wait a minute. Griselda? Griselda, it's you!
Oh, there's going to be some more very ugly babies here soon.
Yep. I'm going to remember that little bit about the angle.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
You just keep remembering werebear. It's a thing, you know.
There's a werebear that may be able to help you out.
Yeah.
I love that I can actually talk to the bear.
Yeah.
Makes me so happy.
So good.
You have lots of time to catch up.
Yeah.
All right. You make it back down to the Sunless Sea. You spread kind of southwards on the map. You start setting up your camps. You start getting prepared. What do you all want to do? There is the mind flayers needed time to get you some protection to help protect you all from the mind control.
Hopefully they made enough tinfoil hats for everyone.
Yeah, they made enough tinfoil hats for your party.
Yeah.
But there was also the pitchfork. You figured out that you needed the blood of something similar, which ended up being the Ixan, IZXAN or IXZAN.
The Xanax.
The Xanax.
Yeah, we gotta go get the Xanax.
You need some Xanax blood. You need to kill some Xanax so you can use their blood and their life force to reverse engineer the amulet. So that way you can use it as a burst attack
We're all out of
deprogramming.
Xanax. We only have Ambien to go kill.
Oh no.
Oh,
So, what's the plan?
Well, the good news is that if the mind flayers need to make more tinfoil hats, we have people that can help with that.
You do. You got some wizard apprentices that could give a hand.
Mm-hmm. And we have craft people,
You do.
tradesfolk, I'm sure armorers and such.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Noted.
Well, we're gonna need a boat, and we need to get out to that island, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so you put your workers to the task. They start building boats. Where the kind of like the road that you came in, as you cut across like this very large beach area, does meet with the Sunless Sea, and there is a dock there already. And you figure it's the dock used by the servants of the great Shabowith to get back and forth. And so they'll quickly, you all commandeer that dock, start building boats. They speed through one boat for you all to go do whatever little tasks you need to do out on the water. And yeah, they start fortifying those docks and they start building boats to transport your army across the sea. Yeah. So do you want to head to the Ixan Pyramid Island first?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all on you, Pitchfork. I mean, you were able to lock them down pretty good the last time.
So here's essentially kind of what the island looks like. As you get closer, like you're looking at it through your spy glasses, the entire thing is covered in water, and it's this square of like limestone. And you can see there's a tall pyramid in the center that it's like a fountain, just has water gushing out of it into the sky. It falls down over the rocks and it just washes over. So this thing's constantly got water just flowing completely over it.
Giant bidet.
It's like a giant bidet. You can see just from kind of the shade and the darkness of it, there's two large pools on it. One of them has a very large, very weird looking statue. And there is a second pyramid that does not have water. So the first pyramid is this one in the center, has water spraying out of it. The second pyramid does not. And you can see it actually has like some barred windows on some of the tiers. So what's the plan?
I think there's people or something in there.
I mean, I get the feeling they're not too worried about people breaking in, right? Because they're on a fucking island already, and they're weird, crazy, magical flying beasts. So I don't see it so much as they would build those bars to keep people out, but probably to keep people in.
I'm kind of curious. I mean, they're big flying creatures, and they do like to fly. I mean, I'm gonna look up, but I probably can't see the top or anything. But I mean,
well, yeah, you can't see the ceiling of the cavern, but you look
Yeah.
around and you don't see signs of any of these creatures flying around.
That's kind of weird. Of course, they did probably see us coming in, so maybe they're setting an ambush. Well, I guess let's go investigate some of those little. Like you said, there's like little like windows with bars in the pyramid.
Yeah, on the second pyramid, there are windows with bars.
Okay. Well, before we get all wet and slimy, climbing up the wet pyramid, let's try the dry.
Yeah.
Okay. So you bring your boat up to the side of the island, and you can see that there's like, what do they call them, the moorings or whatever, the kind of the metal posts you can use to tie your boat off. And there are some of those around the square chunk of the island. It's maybe a few feet above water level. And as you kind of tie your boat off, like your boat kind of bumps into it a little bit, and you can see like the whole island kind of like rocks a little bit.
Well, that's concerning.
And yeah, you tie it off. You're not seeing anything.
How big is this island in comparison to like our boat? That our boat makes the island shake.
Let's. Oh god, hang on. You're gonna make me do math.
Be just our fucking luck that the island is their god or some bullshit, and it's gonna all fucking rise up out of the water.
Gonna like have the shadow of Colossus it or something.
I actually would really fucking love that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
As long as we have the
island,
cool Shadow Colossus music that plays at the same time.
It doesn't like. I want to make sure I clarify this. It doesn't like rock and move a lot, but you can tell it's got just the slightest amount of give to it. Altogether, this island is 640 across, and it's a square. So yeah,
It's more like an artificial raft for them.
So yeah, it's very large. So like any side of that thing is 640 feet.
Not
Well-
insignificant.
Gadsby, shall you and I do what we do? Team Sneak will sneak off to go do some scouting.
We are in unison.
We are.
Oh wow. Yeah, the water when you slide down your boat onto this island, the water is maybe like 8 inches deep, and it's constantly flowing. And it all seems to be flowing out of that pyramid in the center. You get a feeling that it's not real strong, but you are bracing yourself a little bit. If you were to fall, you feel like it would probably be very easy for this water to move you. But yeah, as you slink down from the side of your boat onto the pyramid, it's wet. It's very cold water. What do you all want to do? There's the pyramid in the center that's gushing water. We'll say that probably your boat... Oh, fuck off. Let's go ahead and move these tokens out of the way. We'll say that your boat probably, ties off like right there.
Okay. So, yeah, well, I'm going to head for that near pyramid. Not the central one, but the other one that's kind of closer to us, the dry one.
Okay.
The one without the blue circle on it.
Yes.
Staying together as unit.
Okay.
My crossbow out because I know Sweeney likes to go in with blades.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so why don't we go ahead, we'll drop this to show kind of where you're at. You drop down and you're, damn, I wish it wouldn't auto snap. I need to go turn that off. You head down to the pyramid on the side. Did I hear that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you easily sneak over there. And as you do, it would be pretty easy to climb up the tiers of this pyramid. Altogether, this pyramid is maybe like 50 to 60 feet tall. It's not real, like it's big by all means. It's not as big as the other pyramid that's gushing water. But yeah, if you move up a few of the tiers, you can peer into some of those locked windows. And as you do, you can see that there is a door on, I'm kind of putting where that green circle is. Let me change that to a black circle so it stands out. All right, where that black square is, there's a door.
Okay.
Couldn't really see it from where you pulled up. There are windows kind of around there, and as you look in through those windows, you can see where that door is. It goes into like a little central area, and you can see the rest of the interior of this pyramid has bars that have separated into 3 different sections, and it's like a huge, like 3 huge holding cells.
Really want whatever's in there to stay in there.
Looking in, you can see that there's 20-ish people captive. You can see it's a mix of dwarves, humans, a couple halflings, all locked in there, just crammed in there, milling around.
Okay. How like with it do they seem to be?
Go ahead and give me give me a luck test. Oh, you both passed. They do not seem to be with it.
Okay.
Very docile, sedated. Definitely none of them seem to be all there.
Okay. All right. I kind of whisper to Gatsby, come back for them later. Check out the other place. All right.
Yeah. If you climb down, the other place, do you mean the central pyramid?
Yeah.
You move up to the central pyramid. Like this is where all that water's flowing down. Climbing it will be difficult if you want to climb up it. Doesn't seem to be any openings on any of the sides.
Yeah. Well, there are those pools to either side, yes?
Yeah. And the one to the north has a very large, eldritch horror style statue rising out of it, tentacles everywhere.
I'll go check out that pool first. And I'm watching the water.
And I'm covering him.
Okay. So you're hanging back a little bit. You move up. So why don't we call this Sweeney? That is the wrong thing. Why don't we go ahead and call this an intelligence test for me?
Okay. Yeah.
Not great.
You think?
Not great at all. You move up to the edge of the pool. You don't see any disturbance on the surface of the water. Now, you can tell this is a deep pool. The water's fairly clear, but it is, like I said, water's completely covering this thing. So, like, you can just tell the outline. It's like when you're wading through, like, a pond or something that's pretty clear, and you can see that drop off. And that's kind of what you're looking at, is that drop off. Is the figure, this perimeter of this pool. You don't know any disturbances on the water surface. If there's something down there, it's either deep enough that you can't see it, or it's hiding or something like that.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to fish out a coin and just toss it in.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to see if anything.
Yeah. Give me just a second. Okay. Hang on. My buttons aren't working right. All right. As you throw your coin in and it splashes, the eyes on that statue light up for a moment, and a small bolt of energy goes flying out and hits you center mass,
Oh boy!
dealing 1 point of damage.
Ow!
And as that happened, you can now see that there are shapes under the water moving, gliding around. You see altogether there are 4 shapes in this water.
I kind of stagger back from the pool edge and I hold up 4 fingers to show Gatsby, and I'm like pointing down.
Oh, we can count.
Impressive.
Pretty soon we'll even learn how to read too.
Now, calm down there.
Oh,
As
a
why don't we?
dwarf can read.
Like, it's just giving me math problems.
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and pull Sweeney
It is the most evil thing possible. We
Okay,
learned
it's
recently.
Yeah, yeah.
and myself, and we're gonna do initiative.
I'm just a little guy.
Yeah. And I forgot how to read. Ah. Okay. What the hell? Okay. So, you saw them start moving around. I'm going to say you kind of gave away the element of surprise. You did roll. Now, I'll tell you what. I'll give you 2. As you step back, you can see them, and you can see them start like breaching the surface. They're leaping like dolphins do or something like that. Gadsby, you've got the first action here.
Okay. Crossbow bolt into the first one I see.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that out.
Nice.
Give me just a moment here. Yeah, 22 is a great hit. Okay.
Are they demons by any chance?
They are not. You hit the first one for 8 damage. 8 is a very good hit. Just realized I forgot to assemble all of my stats for these. Okay. Yeah, so that's your first shot. You hit one, deals 8 damage.
Okay. A question.
Yes.
With the tiny ring of action, how many actions do I get around? So I get a D20 and a D16 now. Do I get like another D20 from the ring of
You
free
would
action?
get another D20, yeah. So you've got 2 D20 plus a D16.
And is there a reload time on a crossbow? I never ran across this anywhere. That's kind of fast.
Let's take a look. I don't know. I don't think it's in there.
Yeah, I don't
think they
I've
do
ever
that in this game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You reload at the speed of light.
I know it's got some item tables in this book. It's page 14. Crossbow has an asterisk. It's just a 2-handed weapon. Yeah, no, there's no reload speed, so you can take shots.
There's the other D20 one.
Oh, another 5 damage.
If I didn't drop the one I was aiming at, by the way, I'm concentrating until it drops.
I will. Yeah, absolutely. All right. You
And
put
then
13 damage on that one.
Here's my D16. That one missed. Well, maybe 12.
12 is a miss.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. Sweeney, I'll let you take your turn. They are still out in this body of water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there would be a way for you to do a ranged attack. Just so if you do throw something, you would have to retrieve that from the bottom of this pool, however deep it is.
I've got a short bow I could use.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you pull your short bow, take some shots.
Yeah. That's gonna be a miss.
It is a miss.
And I'll fire again.
19's a hit.
Okay. And yeah, I'll stick with that.
Okay. Just so you all are aware, that first creature, the one you've been focusing fire, if this was 4th edition, it would now be bloodied.
Nice.
Not bad.
All right, so this will be the start of combat. The rest of you are on the boat still. You're kind of a ways out, but you're probably watching, so you can see that both Sweeney and Gadsby are shooting at something in the water. But we'll go through this first round of initiative. As 4 of these things are breaching the water, 2 of them kind of charge towards you, Gadsby, and they force themselves up on that ledge, and they're like using their wings to push themselves along. It doesn't seem like these things are capable of flying.
Oh, are we killing the babies? I hope we're killing the babies.
So yeah, it's
We're getting the
charges
younglings.
up, and I'm gonna say it's gonna use its movement, and then it's gonna use its action as they're dragging themselves up to you. If you don't move, you're gonna be within chomping distance. The other 2 break the water, and they cast spells.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Oops, I need to go to the right tab. Hang on a second. Let's see. Oh, and you started shooting, so I imagine invisibility would have dropped when you started shooting.
I was never invisible.
I was talking about John.
Okay.
Sweeney was probably invisible.
I wasn't invisible, actually.
Oh,
I was
okay.
saving it. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I do not do great on that. Okay. Sweeney, you need to make a save for me. It's... Oh, actually, there's no save on this one. But it also doesn't do any goddamn good. This thing hits you with some spell and you can feel it takes effect. But just given the situation, it doesn't actually make any difference on you.
Okay.
The second one is going to cast a spell at Gadsby. That one is going to do something. Give me a moment here. And Gadsby, it shoots out 2 bolts of energy, kind of like the one that you saw hit Sweeney. But it seems stronger. There's 2 of them, and they're like, you know, like missiles. They turn and they're guided straight towards you.
Sort of magic missile, even.
And each one is going to deal 6 damage to you.
They're like Darkseid's eye beams.
So 12.
12 altogether, yeah.
Harder, daddy.
Okay. Let's see. Gadsby, you're up.
Okay. I think this is where we actually, where are we on the pyramid again? Are we at the top?
No, so I'm kind of presuming that where... I don't want everyone. This one. You're kind of... Gadsby... No, I'm sorry. Sweeney's right at the edge of the water. And I would say you're probably like right at the base of the pyramid, of the central pyramid. Maybe a single tier up.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough to give you coverage or cover over Sweeney.
Okay. How many of these things are there?
You see
Especially
4.
around me.
Around
4?
you, there's none of them in your immediate vicinity. There's 2 of them on Sweeney, and 2 of them hanging back in the body of water that are casting spells at you.
Okay.
You 2.
Well, I'm going to take my first action to shoot at one of those spellcasters.
And one of the spellcasters is one of the ones that you've already been hitting.
Yep. So I'm going to try and finish him off first
Okay.
then.
That's the one that tried to cast that spell at Sweeney, but it didn't really have any effect.
Sure.
That hits.
20.
3 damage.
Okay. He's still up though, so
Still
I'm going
up.
to shoot him again.
Yo. 26 for
Nice.
3 damage. God damn. Great rolls. Still up.
And this one is at the D16.
Yeah. 13 is a miss. It's missed by 3.
By 3?
Yeah.
It's 8 points of damage. I'll spend it. I'll
Okay.
spend 2 to make that 17.
17. Okay. 8 damage does not finish it off, though.
That's fine.
All right. Very cool. Anything else?
And now I will move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you moving?
Up.
Up. I will want you to give me a climb test for moving farther up, because you are contending with all of this water. I don't believe you have a natural climb ability, but I would call it... What's that?
Nothing. That's all right. You're good.
I
I thought
would...
my boots had something special, but they don't.
Oh, okay. I would call it an agility test.
Okay.
We're going to go 12 as our target.
You want an agility test, not a reflex save.
Oh, we do a reflex save. You're right. You hit what I
17.
want? Yeah. You easily can move your speed, or probably half your speed up the side of this pyramid. It's a very large pyramid, so.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Sweeney.
All right. Are any of them like ground level that I could stab
Yes.
at?
Two
or...
of them have pulled themselves up and are moving towards you. So you could use your movement, and you
Okay.
will be in melee with one of them.
I will do that, and I will stabbity stab, and then stabbity stab, and then scream for help.
Okay.
All right. The first swing.
20 hits for 4.
All right. And then dagger of venom. First swing.
Oh, that's a crit.
Mm-hmm.
You get to deal in belly. Okay.
Ooh.
So you deal 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll me that D5. And no matter what, this thing dies in 3 hours unless it receives magical healing. Now, did the dagger of venom have an additional effect?
It does. The target has to do a DC 13 fort save.
You said a DC what?
13.
Okay. Nope.
All right, so it is going to take an additional D6 poison damage. So 6 more
Max
points of poison damage for 4 rounds.
Okay.
And then I stab again.
Yeah. 13's a miss.
I will spend.
If you spend 2, it's a hit for you.
Okay, I'll spend 2 of my personal luck.
All right, so that deals 4 damage.
Okay, and then stab one more time. I'll let that one go.
Okay.
That's fine.
And you start yelling for help, correct?
Yep.
Farbauti and Pitchfork on the boat, you definitely hear it. Sweeney is yelling for help.
Man,
But you
now I
are
gotta go do work.
a long ways away from them.
Like, they're over here. Yeah, you're like a football field away. So
So you're saying we're gonna have to fucking run? Is what you're saying?
I'm saying they've made it so
No.
you have to fucking run.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, I've got movement, and then I've got 3 actions that could also get put into movement. Oh.
Get there in like 2 turns.
Depending on how our initiative goes, I can always try and make you bigger.
You're about
Oh.
280 feet away from them.
Fuck me.
You can cover like 90 feet and around.
So
120.
if I put movement and all 3 actions into it, normally a dwarf has a movement of 20. So that's
20 times 8, that's 80 feet.
I can move
20
80
times 4,
feet
80 feet, yeah.
if I used everything to run. So it's gonna take a lot of running.
Okay.
It's gonna be like the Monty Python thing of just like
Don't worry,
Just the drums going drum, drum, drum.
we can have the audience carry you to combat.
What's the audience's speed?
250.
Oh yeah.
holy crap.
So,
Just like ballistic missile dwarf.
audience uses its action to pick up Farbauti. And then it uses its movement to get Farbauti 250 feet. Sets Farbauti down. Farbauti then only has 30 feet to cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing.
Well, now that we have a plan, why don't we go ahead and get the rest of the party?
Yeah, we'll have to see how the initiative works out.
True.
I'm going to say that baby Andrin is going to be a backseat on this combat.
Fine. I have not had time to level him up.
That's fine.
Pretty much only just got done with my work
Oh, yeah.
15, 20 minutes ago. Longer than I thought.
What's going on here? I want to roll initiative is Jelena. Okay, she doesn't do great. And Dan, did you roll initiative?
Got that. It doesn't roll for me in this one. I'm so used to you hit the button and just all the dice roll.
Usually I do, but I didn't want to re-roll everyone else.
It rolled it two-handed again.
You got to manually switch that out. What did you... Oh, yeah. Just give me a D20 roll and I'll manually update that.
I don't know what needs to be
did
changed,
that for Jason
though.
too. And even with two-handed, he still got great initiative.
I'll let you
I
keep
still
the
did
eights.
better with the two-handed roll. Yeah. Why?
Okay. So, Sweeney, that was your turn.
Yep.
These things start going. Sweeney, you are surrounded.
Fair.
Let's see here.
But I did realize something that I've forgotten in the past.
What's that?
That my helmet makes me immune to crits.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Ooh, that's nice.
So the first one bites you.
Okay.
It's a 6 to hit. That's a miss. Second one. That is a 23 to hit.
Yep, that's going to hit.
And these things got wicked sharp teeth. And it deals 8 damage to you.
Hey.
The two in the back. The one that is beat to hell is going to swim up to the statue. Give me a second. And it's going to touch the statue. Give me a second.
Ooh, it's going to get powerful.
Okay. It touches the statue. The statue glows. And it blasts a 40-foot area with frigid sleet. So I think I have to pick, because those of you who aren't in the action yet haven't got off the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with that movement that Gadsby did last time, it does put you two outside of 40 feet. And then Sweeney is surrounded by allies, so this is going to be a Gadsby. Gadsby, you do get to do a fortitude save. Your target is 17.
You mean it, Bert?
I'm the center of it because I did move last turn.
Well, yeah, it pretty much I had a choice of setting this down on top of you or on top of Sweeney.
So I just wanted to make sure I was the center. Okay, so reflex save?
Fortitude save.
Fortitude save. That's not as good.
But
that's not bad.
Okay, so you are going to take half damage from this.
Oh, that's never a good sound.
Let's do... you're going to take 8 damage.
Okay.
As, let's see. You are essentially like a sleet storm sprouts up around you, centered on you.
Okay.
You are blinded. You can't see anything outside of the storm. Your speed is reduced to half. And if you do any movement, that will be a reflex save, or you will slip and fall. And this effect is going to last for 3 rounds. But you won't take any further damage. It's just your movement and visibility that's fucked with now. Okay, so it did that. The other caster... you know what? it is going to cast a spell. Give me a moment, making sure I get all my ducks in a row. I am going to use a trouble to upcast this.
Jesus.
That was worth it.
Yeah.
First time I've ever rolled a 30 on a D30.
You.
Because you rolled it as me. You took my impending critical success away from me.
Double win. It casts a spell.
It should have been me.
You don't know what this spell is. You don't seem to notice any effect in the area.
Cool.
I'm sure that's totally fine.
Yep.
Yeah. So Sweeney, the one that you stabbed with your poison, it is its turn, so it does take poison damage, right?
Yep. D6. I'm going to roll it.
Yeah, go ahead.
3 points.
3 points of damage. Okay, and both of them are going to attack you.
Fine.
First one's a miss.
Woo.
Second one is another miss. So, those of you on the boat who are getting ready to charge into battle, you see from this other pool, kind of farther south, the water appears to boil. And as a shitload of these creatures starts leaping out of the water and taking to the air.
Good.
And I mean, I really want to drive home how much this shitload is. You would estimate it's in the 60s.
We call that a target-rich environment.
That is certainly one way to word it.
Yeah.
It's fireball level.
As they're all flying up and out of the water and into the air. So there's just this
It's gonna take a lot of fireballs.
flock of them in the air.
The seagull. Is it a flock of seagulls, Chuck? Is that what's happened here?
No, it's a flock
Gosh,
of these
are they coming to peck our heads?
evil manta rays. We're gonna say they're like there. There's a
Here, mine.
shitload of them. There we go. The blue circle is the flock.
No.
Okay. That's my turn. It is Jason's turn. Jason is 280 feet away.
Well, he can move action for 90.
Okay. So Jason is, what is that, 170 feet away?
Yep. And his longbow can do up to 150, looks like, so he could do one movement next turn and then be in longbow range.
Okay.
Good. He's pretty good with that.
Okay. So that's Jason's turn. He closes in. Gatsby, it is your turn again.
Okay. Gadsby's first action will be to willingly fall down the pyramid. Because I'm on the pyramid. I just slide. Before I hit the ground, I become Troll Gadsby.
Yes!
Nice.
That is so awesome.
Okay, there are my current hit points.
49 hit points. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Troll Gatsby will now run to the closest thing that he wants to destroy and eat.
Nice. Absolutely. One of the two that are on Sweeney.
Sounds good. Let's see how this would work. So Gatsby's action was to drop. Turns into troll. Troll gets 3 actions. I'm still wearing the wing. So 4 actions.
That sounds right.
That's
But also
amazing.
wrong.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so here we go.
If loving trolls is wrong, I don't want to be
Yes.
wrecked.
Shrek is
Fair.
love.
This is my first attack.
All right.
Troll is love and troll is life.
23's a hit.
23.
I hear they went on a world tour, you know.
Yeah.
So the first one I bite for
14
8
damage.
points of damage.
Oh, 8
for
points.
14 damage, yeah.
14. Okay.
The next one is going to be a claw. Is it still alive?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Is this the poisoned one or the other one?
The other one.
Oh, crit fail.
You want to roll your fumble die?
What is a fumble die for a troll? Hold on a sec.
I don't know if I've got it in there. Let me see if I've got it in this.
Actually, I got the whole stat block written down. Sorry.
That's all right.
Actually, it's a monster. What am I talking about? It's all the same, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the monster fumble die? Do monsters have fumble dice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, unfortunately, you need to make a DC 12 fort save.
Okay.
Not you. Well, actually, I guess if they can smell, they do too. But your character, I smell bad. I smell real bad.
I honestly don't. They're aquatic based. I don't think they would be able to.
DC 12.
I didn't make it.
Okay.
That
You have fit of retching. You're -2 to all your rolls while you're retching. You just need to get out of the range. 20 feet. You just got to get out of 20 feet.
that's fair. I'm gonna stab first.
Let's see. So I think the fumbling would kind of be based off of their
So you want to make it
AC. What is your troll's AC?
19.
19. And what is your agility?
It's a troll. I don't
it's
have an
reflex.
agility.
Yeah, what's your
Yeah,
reflex?
I've got a reflex of +5.
Okay.
So that would make it over an 18.
Why don't we call that a D12 then?
Okay. I'm immune to critical. Anyway,
Oh.
but yeah.
Well, then I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And mind affecting spells.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
That's
All
gonna
right,
come in
so-
handy.
That could be
Got
very
one more
important.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially come that final fight, that'll be like super clutch.
Well, I can only do this once a day.
Well,
We're
we're
not
not going to do the final fight today.
Yeah.
But these things have some mind power, so
Mm-hmm.
16 hit.
hits.
Okay. 9 points of damage.
That's nope, that's not lethal. It's close though.
How
all right.
close? How close?
You're 7 points short.
7 points short. No, I don't have 7 points.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Let me think. Blah, 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 blah. They don't smell, so I guess that's it.
Okay.
Oh, I would regenerate how to
Oh, okay. Very cool.
if I were
Nice.
damaged.
Go ahead and well, you weren't.
I wasn't,
damaged.
yeah.
All right. Give me a second here.
That is impressive.
Rolls are pretty badass.
Yeah.
I'd also say probably the the ooze or whatever you can turn into is also probably immune to mind affecting.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, now I can polymorph. I can transform into fun things too.
Sweet.
I just gotta
Jelena's
have a
turn.
bigger brain on my head to think about it.
She's gonna cast a spell.
That's good.
Being that she's level 5, she doesn't have multi-actions yet. Oh, that's an 11. I'm going to use a point of Jelena's own luck to bump that up to a... Oh no, I gotta spend more than that. I'm gonna spend it though. I don't want to fuck this up. Alright, she is going to... Wait, is this self only? Oh, it's self or touch. She is going to move up, and she's going to slap Farbauti on the back.
Doing my move?
She's slapping. She's not licking.
But she's still... Ooh.
She's not stealing your move. As she casts Mirror Image on Farbauti.
Oh, I was going to do that also.
Oh, shit. So there is a duplicate of Farbauti. Mimics everything that you do, has to stay within 5 feet. Any creature trying to attack you automatically hits the mirror image, which then disappears.
Nice.
So there's a duplicate Farbauti that will take your first hit.
Nice.
Hey there, you handsome son of a bitch.
It turns towards you and mouthless or wordlessly mouths the same thing back to you. All right, Pitchfork.
Well, I was going to do things differently, but now we'll do things differently still.
Okay.
First, we're going to start with the licking, though.
No.
I'm going to go swat those hands away.
This is how you cast a spell.
This is that's right.
Oh, God.
Good Lord. 27.
Triple
What?
size.
Oh my God. What does that even do?
Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm going to upcast this to 28 because then I can I can do 3 targets.
Ooh.
Do 3 targets with it?
It is
Which
touch.
all triple in size. I can touch everybody here on the boat.
Yourself.
Probably not many people.
Farbauti and Jelenith.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, because
Jason
Like
left
even the wizard now has a +6 to hit and damage.
More importantly, I get AC out of it and temporary HP.
So
Oh my God, 20 HP.
yeah, Pitchfork,
much?
Farbauti, and
Hold on.
Jelenith.
Let me spend my 1 luck here, and then I'll paste this in chat.
Yeah, you each
So
get a
everybody-
+6 to attack, damage, and AC. You get 20 HP from your new size.
Oh.
But any damage suffered while in giant size then transfers to your normal hit point pools
After the bonus.
only if they lose all 20 bonus hit points. Okay.
Nice. So
So
you just get the
plus
nice
6.
little temp HP on top. +6 to everything. Oh my God. My AC's 32.
Fuck me sideways.
Good
God
God,
damn.
you're going to be invulnerable.
I'm this close to 100 hit points too.
So what's the carry weight of the audience?
The audience has 20 strength.
Okay.
I assume it's a lot.
I would assume it's a lot.
Now
So,
that he's tripled in size, he's going to need a lot.
all right. I'm just thinking now that the audience is going to pick up Farbauti, and Farbauti and Giant Mirror Farbauti are going to be soaring through the air.
Yeah.
All right, what else you
Did you
doing?
ever know that you're my hero?
Yeah.
Before that happens, I do have one fun thing I can do. I'm going to also still cast Mirror Image, but wow, what is going on today?
What? Oh.
That's a 27. 1d8 plus 1 mirror images blink into existence.
I'll probably keep that one. But my passive for mirror image is a spell by proxy. So I can cast the spell on a thing and give it to Farbauti, and he can decide when he wants to activate it.
Like when this mirror image goes down, just pop a new mirror image.
Pop a new mirror image, which is this one I just cast.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
Wizard can choose another person or object to deliver the spell in his stead.
So it would get the spell instead of you.
It's let me see.
I mean, that's
The
not
spell
a bad one to just put on
releases,
yourself.
I guess that's the question then. Would it be on the object or would it be...
Well, it says instead, right?
It delivers the spell.
I think... Let me get your character sheet open. I want to read that.
Oh, I guess I can choose another person or an object. So I can still cast it on Farbauti and he can decide when to release it.
Okay.
I'll paste that into the chat here too.
Because it's temporal echo.
I
Each
mean,
time
at this
the wizard...
point, my AC is super high. You could potentially, give yourself a little
I'm
more
looking at invisible
defense.
There it is. I posted it.
It's so crazy.
So it goes off 1d4 plus the spell's level automatically.
Or
but
earlier.
You can choose to release it earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you could cast the spell on Farbauti if you wanted. You could
I don't really have
on,
anyone else to cast it on, I
you
don't
could
think.
cast it on the audience,
Yeah.
and then the audience could deliver it to someone else.
That's true.
Oh, that's because he
Oh,
can move so
okay.
fast. He could get like
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Okay,
and you're
that sounds
level
like a-
7 now. So, within 11 rounds.
Let me roll
Oh
my
my gosh.
1d4 here. Okay, so nine rounds to
So,
decide
within
what we
9
wanna do with it.
rounds, the audience can deliver a roll 27 mirror image on anything of its choosing.
All right, that should be fun.
that's pretty cool.
That will wrap up my turn though.
Okay.
So we'll have
That's
the
a hell of a
audience
turn.
ferry Farbauti along
And what was the move speed of the audience?
250.
50.
So it uses an action to pick up Farbauti, takes Farbauti 250 feet, sets you down. You are now within 30 feet.
Oh no, my bad. It's 150. So
Okay.
it's not quite gonna get you there, but you do move faster now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
You get zipped over 150 feet. So you've only got... Oh, I gotta do math. 130 feet to go?
Okay.
If you spent 3 actions running, you could get
I
there.
have
and
no
still have
clue what
one
my
action
movement
left.
speed is now. Is what I'm like.
Oh no, that's
12 feet tall.
right. Or
Maybe.
I'll call it 45.
I'd be 2 actions because you're talking 90 feet.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Use my action, use my movement and my D16 action, and that's 90 right there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
And then
That
drop
means you still
another
got
action.
actions to hurt with.
Because you're 130 feet away.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would
yeah,
use
there
a
you go.
movement.
So I'd still get an action even after all that.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
That's nuts.
Hurt them, Farbauti. Hurt them.
I feel so good. I'm so big. My tuna can's a can of beans now.
All right. So are you moving
Or
into
like an
swing?
oil drum.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you close in and you swing on the one of the two.
Okay.
by
Oh, it's my
Sweeney.
turn now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, after Pitchfork, it's you. My bad.
Okay. My bad. Then yeah, that's absolutely what I'm going to do. So I'll just remember the +6 at the end of this. Let's see. I don't necessarily know what my deed should be. Is this one trying to fly, or is this one of the ones that can
It's one
only
of
be
the-
on the ground?
It's one of the two that are on the ground biting at Sweeney.
Okay. I just want to mess up its face. Like whatever it's biting with, I want to like break
Okay.
its teeth as I swing at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's fumble the very first roll that I do in this cool new form. Let's
Seemed about
let's
right.
Oh.
And we're out of we're out of team
oh,
rerolls.
shit.
Do we have any rerolls?
We're out
Oh no! How could this happen? It's my fault, I'm sure. I probably used all the rerolls.
So what weapon were you swinging with your longsword?
Yeah, so I don't know how you like.
You swing
Mess up the
so
magic sword.
hard and you miss that you
Uh-huh.
just roll the sword up like on itself. It's like a slap bracelet. You're strong enough, you can just grab it and stretch it out, but it'll take you 10 minutes to do it.
Oh man. Well, shit. Well, I suppose the deed die does go off, so we'll do my shield bash to see if I can bash his teeth in.
Okay. 21
That would
does
end
hit.
up being.
Oh, that's...
So we'll add another 11 to that damage.
Fuck.
That's 23.
So 23.
You kill one of them.
Just shield bash it in the face so hard.
That it fucking dies.
You trying to make me fucking look bad? I'm so big and fucking cold. You fucked this up for me. I'm so goddamn angry.
Yeah. All right, Sweeney.
All right. The one that I poisoned is still left, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep stabbing at it. And with that hit, I am gonna trigger my Ring of the Ram. Gives me an extra 5d6 damage. That's gonna be 27 damage.
You fucking obliterate that one. So there's 2 left in the pool. They're spell casting.
I'm gonna like wave at Farbauti and be like, I don't know, throw your shield at the fucking statue. They seem to get power from it or something.
How far away is the statue?
It's in the center of this pool, which is going to be... we're going to call it 40... We're going to call it 60 feet.
I'm not throwing my shield. Like shooting the statue's not a great idea either.
Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I've got, because shooting a bow into the water is not going to work super
Okay.
great.
So I'll tell you what. And we're over time. And why don't we go ahead? Because things are about to get nuts. Because you've got 2 spellcasters and 60 of these little fuckers that are flying.
Yeah.
We'll call it here for tonight and come back
That's
next
fair.
week and continue the
Very long
slugfest.
encounter.
Yeah.
All right.
We got this.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
It's only like, what, 12 apiece?
I got it.
Nice.
We got this.
I'm just taking some notes.
Probably just going to go clapping. They're like, thick like mosquitoes. Just getting 4 or 5 in a SWAT.
All right, but yeah, let's wrap this up. We'll do a rounds. Bert, you got anything going this week? I know you're feeling...
Yeah, I'm dying. Well, I got a Kickstarter going on, Massacre Grounds, a DCC Weird Frontiers, 0 level funnel, lots of fun. It's 1,800 out of 3,500 goals, so we're more than halfway, and still got 20 days to go. Please check that out. If you like yourself some Weird Frontiers, it's a good little game.
Links are in the chat.
Yeah. Top of that, Drive Through RPG, no Kickstarter, we just threw it out there. Train Through Hell, another Weird Frontiers. It is, if you guys remember the old Deadlands Dime novels where there's a story at the front, adventure in the back, that's kind of what this is. The story is done in chapters. The book was written by my friend Jason Forbes. Book's already done, but we're releasing them as chapters in these RPG supplements. So you get a chapter of a book and then an adventure that goes along with that chapter. They're made to be drop into any game that you've got currently running, or just collect them all and play the campaign.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very, very modestly priced for the print or PDF, so check that out. As far as anything I'm running this week, probably not. I feel like ass. I'll show up for games where I can just roll dice out of my cold dead hands, but that's probably about it. We'll see. Maybe Sunday. Sunday I might feel better.
Okay. Very cool. John, Dan, you got anything?
The Discord. Go to the place. Do the things. Look at the memes. Talk about the episode. Hang out.
Yeah.
There's a part 2 of the Paranoia game that we recorded that got released yesterday.
Yeah.
Much fun was had. There is definitely no infighting.
Done. Why would there be?
Very, very friendly and social. And then hopefully this
Why would
weekend
that ever
I
happen?
get it. What's that?
Why would there ever be infighting?
Yeah, right.
It never happened.
But then this Sunday, we're hoping to record some more Outlaws of Alkenstar so that we can get some more of that up on the YouTube as well.
Yeah. And like Dan said, join the Discord. We'll be here Friday running Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We'll be back on Wednesday for more of this. I do want to warn all of you that tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, 8 a.m. on YouTube, the Skin City playtest will be out on YouTube. And if you want to see the worst thing we've ever done and had so much fun with,
Yeah, it really kind of was.
watch it.
Yeah.
I regret
Done something
It's
worse than before?
I just
the
Let's
most
just-
awkward grappling situation ever.
So skeletons, they don't understand a lot of things. And one of those things is what counts as food. And so they were sent into Skin City. They had to find an omelet and figure out what an omelet is. But they were also given a checklist like, hey, figure out if these other things are food.
I mean,
Griffin.
there's only one way.
See ya. And one of those things was a bag of dicks. So
Which
the-
implies you need
Just,
to gather them.
yeah.
and
Well,
put
how else
them
are you
into a
going to
bag.
refill your bag?
Yeah.
Vegans
So-
are dangerous and have guns.
They
Yes,
are.
I love
They
that.
are. All right. Anyway, let's get out of here. We'll catch you all later. Have fun. See ya.